Yo guys, what's going on? My name is Ryan and welcome back to a brand new video on HMSGP News today. And today we're talking about the fact that could Jonny Rea be potentially lined up for a move to MotoGP, replacing Iannone at Suzuki. Now, for many races this year, Suzuki and Iannone especially have just been an absolute embarrassment, to the point now where he's being beaten by his teammate Rins, who missed out on a lot of testing, and he had a couple of issues in the opening rounds with the injury as well. He is absolutely getting destroyed, really, I'd say, by Rins at this point in the season. From Silverstone, Mazzano, around there, Rins is really doing a good job, and Iannone is really not doing well. I mean, in Mazzano, he was all the way down at the bottom of the timesheets. He qualified, I think, third to last, and then retired from the race because he was wearing too tight of a rain jacket over his levers and got arm pumped. So, obviously, Suzuki bosses and the factory bosses in Japan, they're very frustrated with the performance of, you know, the Austria race winner last year, Iannone. And rumours continue to circulate around that Dorna, the MotoGP boss, the series bosses, are making a bid to lure in the World Superbike Championship leader and the reigning championship leader, Jonathan Rea, onto the Suzuki machine, but despite already having that 2-year contract with Kawasaki. So could basically Jonny Rea moving to MotoGP kill two birds with one stone for Dorna by making Suzuki more competitive and having another manufacturer fighting for the championship? Because at the moment you have Yamaha, Honda and Ducati. Why not add Suzuki in the mix as well? And we've seen Jonny Rea doing faster lap times on a World Superbike bike around the tracks that the MotoGP go to as well, like Assen, for example. He's been quicker than the MotoGP bikes there, so it would be quite good. And then the second stone, if you like, is, well, the second bird to get killed by one stone, is that obviously it will then end Rea's domination of World Superbikes. Like, for example, today in the first race at Portugal, he had a 2-second lead after one lap, which is, it's good for obviously him and Kawasaki, but and in terms of watching it either trackside or at the TV, it's boring. It is really boring. Just have one rider clear off. So that would be quite cool to get Suzuki more competitive at the front, just like, you know, when it was with Maverick Vinales, and then also end Rea's domination in World Superbikes after winning a very large amount of races. And obviously Jonny Rea, he has been in MotoGP before. He replaced Casey Stoner in 2012 when he broke his ankles at Indianapolis in a very heavy high side, and he did a really good job on that Repsol Honda. So maybe bringing Jonny Rea back into MotoGP would not actually be a bad thing. However, the sticking point in any potential deal seems to be Suzuki. So obviously they don't really want to have Iannone be kind of bought out of his contract, because they are unwilling to break a 2-year contract with Iannone mid-season, because they don't want to become another Aprilia sacking a rider after, you know, half a year of his contract. But it is a little bit risky to do so. But if Jonny Rea has the potential in him to go on there, you know, why not? Iannone is not pulling any trees up. He's riding around, you know, pretty much at the back, and he's not exactly really working how Suzuki wanted to, you know, with the form of Maverick Vinales last year and the year before. He's not really lived up to that. You know, Maverick got a win last year at Silverstone, podiums. Iannone, he's barely got inside the top 5 or even the top 10. So yeah, it's been a little bit for Suzuki, but these rumours basically have been helped by the addition of the test rider and the British Superbike rider Sylvain Guintoli. He also was the replacement rider for Alex Rins at Le Mans and Mugello, I believe it was. And yeah, so he took to the track after Mazzano, whilst Rins and Iannone, they went home or did whatever, I believe. I'm pretty certain Sylvain Guintoli went to Mazzano after Silverstone, the British Superbike rider at Silverstone, to get the development moving forwards again, because Rins, obviously he's a rookie, so he can't really develop the bike because he doesn't really know, you know, what needs improving to make a good MotoGP bike. And then you have Iannone, who's a race winner on Ducati. He knows exactly what it takes to have a race winning bike, but he's just not working. He's just trying to ride that Suzuki like a Ducati, and he's too busy being a model on Instagram and Facebook. So that's basically it. What do you think? Could Jonathan Rea be brought into Suzuki by Dorna, or will he stay at Kawasaki with his World Superbike contract and just stay where he is and just stay at the top of his game and just continue to be, you know, race winner and championship winner in World Superbikes. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, thank you for watching and goodbye.